I have no idea. I don't know. Applying to grad school and doing nothing. It's not what I wanted to achieve. Long time no see in this long form content. I'm gonna give you a little life update, I guess, while I get ready. Look at my little vintage secondhand Starbucks cup that I got. The coffee in it is not very good, but you know what? I'm trying not to be wasteful, so I'm gonna eat it, drink it. For context, I just graduated college. I got a Bachelor of Arts in psychology, and I graduated in June, and it's currently August, 8th, 9th or something like that? 6th, 7th? And I am taking a break, I guess you could say, and trying to figure out my next steps. I think as of the last couple days, I feel as though I may attempt to go to grad school. So to become a therapist, there are many avenues and different types of therapist you can be. That's a very overarching term. And I think I want to be a therapist. I think. The thing is, I could be a social worker. I could be a licensed professional counselor. I could be a behavioral health professional. I could be a psychologist. I could be a psychiatrist. I'm not doing that. That's like med school. That's like a whole different thing. That's more like prescribing medications. So I don't know. I've always been a pretty indecisive person when it comes to life decisions. Like when I was deciding on my major, well, even before that, when I was deciding what schools I wanted to go to, I really could not decide. I didn't know. People are like, well, do you want to go to a big school or a small school? I'm like, I have no idea. I don't know. Either could be good or it could be bad. And I think a lot of that stems from just overthinking, anxious thinking about the decisions and what's right and wrong and da-da-da. And when I was picking my major, it was the same thing. I was like, I'd always been interested in psychology at a surface level, just in terms of self-help kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start with psychology. And I skipped freshman year because I had AP credits, so I skipped the whole freshman program and went straight into all psychology classes, and I just liked it enough. It was interesting, and so I stuck with it. I do really think, I know that I am really interested in psychology because the way I think about it, it's psychology is everything. Your entire life experience is based on your mental state, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna get too into that, but oh shoot, I almost just dropped that. Now, I'm thinking about applying to grad school, which would be quite a arduous process. The question is, do I go for a master's? Do I attempt to jump straight to a PhD? I don't know if I would get accepted into that because it's much easier if you've already done a master's or if you have a lot of experience already, which I have a little bit, but I have a little bit of research experience and I have a little bit of clinical experience, not really. I was a peer supporter at my school's peer support center. So basically people could come in and just talk to me and other students. Anyway, enough of that. And it's very strange because I've never been doing nothing. I am doing things every day, obviously. I've been making a lot of videos, but also just I am not working at the moment. I'm not in school at the moment, and it's very strange. I've never experienced that. In high school, I was always doing a lot of activities. I had summer jobs, 1 job per summer. And then in college, I guess I only had 2 summers, but first summer I had an internship and a job. Second summer I had just a research position. Yeah, so this is the first time I've been not doing something, really on a break, which I'm very grateful that I'm able to come back home and live here for a little bit and figure out what the heck I'm doing, because a lot of people don't have that option. So I'm genuinely so happy to be home. I am so grateful to be living in a safe area, in a safe home. Not that my apartment wasn't safe or anything. You know what I mean? Okay, just I guess I'm trying to say that I'm very privileged and very grateful for that. I always sweat so much when I'm filming myself, and I think it's because I'm nervous. Even though I don't really feel that nervous, I don't know. Okay, I might not do any more makeup, honestly. I blew out my hair yesterday, partially, or I attempted to, and then I kind of gave up. I posted a TikTok about that, and I kind of crashed out. But I still think it looks fine. It's not what I wanted to achieve, but I also gave up, so I can't complain. I think I'm gonna do my nails. Okay, we're gonna have a side part moment going on. My hair is so long. I'm always so indecisive when picking nail colors, but I think I'm gonna go for this very bright OPI. She's a bad muffaletta color. Cause it's summer and whatever. Oh, I also just got back from visiting my family in Germany, and I was talking to my cousin and telling him about my, god damn it, I can't open this. Jeez. Hold please. Okay, I could not open that, so we're using this very similar color. I eat mainly lobster, which is really funny. I didn't realize that that's what it's called, and I live in Maine, so. I do not be eating mainly lobster though. Anyway, I was talking to my cousin and telling him about my social media, and he was asking like, so why do you like watching other people and making videos? And I was like, that's a great question. I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I think people like to relate to other people, I suppose. And I like doing that. I mean, I like making videos because it's like, it makes my day more interesting, if that makes sense. I mean, it's like a hobby. If it could be a job, that'd be great. But it's just fun. Like, it's just fun. It feels lighthearted, and it's a little creative outlet, a little bit. And I just always wanted to. I mean, I grew up watching YouTube. I remember the first YouTube video I can remember watching, like purposefully, was a Cute Girls Hairstyles video. And I mean, what an iconic channel. I still follow Brooklyn and Bailey, the twins. Yeah, I don't know, you just like get invested in people's lives. That, or you just like enjoy watching them, like it's entertaining. It's like entertainment. That's what I don't know. It's like a reality TV show. Like, why do we like watching that? Don't know. Humans are very social creatures. But it's just like fun, like other girls doing girly things. That sounds kind of weird. This is really orange. Like, really orange. It looks like there's freaking carrots on my fingers. Okay, I actually hate this. I wasn't expecting it to be so light. Okay, let's remove it. Alrighty, attempt 3. This is Essie, No Place Like Stockholm. Okay, Stockholm Syndrome. Okay, One Direction. Speaking of, this is completely unrelated, but I just watched the new episode of Summer I Turned Pretty. I think it's episode 5. And I feel like the past 2 episodes have been very much filler episodes. But I'm still entertained. I'm still looking forward to the next one. I can't believe there's 11 episodes. I feel like they're really stretching it out. But I'm kind of glad because it's just fun having something to look forward to and something to talk about with your friends every week when it comes out. Okay. I hate it. Okay, I'm pissed. I'm not doing my nails. Let me show you my outfit. Okay, these are my house shoes. And these pants are from Hollister, and this shirt is from Aritzia. Which is feels so strange to say because I usually thrift all my, or not really. I oftentimes am wearing thrifted clothes, but recently I've just been getting fed up by not finding things that fit me, buying things that I'm like, oh, this could be cute, but like, I just want what I want. Like, I just want to buy the clothes that I want. And I have a really hard time making outfits that I like. So I tend to just go really basic, like this outfit, because I do not trust myself. The outfits that I made in high school some of them were criminal. I will insert a picture of the worst offender that I am humiliated to show. Yeah, so needless to say, I'm traumatized. I've also realized that I slur my words / pronounce things very poorly, which I realized after filming myself. I've got a couple things going on today. I'm going blueberry picking with my best friend and her mom and brother and potentially my mom, which is a tradition, but the place we used to go closed down, unfortunately, so that's tragic. For that, I'm going to research on my laptop schooling, which gets very overwhelming, and that's okay. I was reading this page that was like how to pick doctoral programs in psychology, and it was like a very long article, and then at the end it's like, you're probably feeling very anxious after reading all this information, and that's a normal human response. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. So instead of putting this off because it is overwhelming, I'm just gonna embrace the fact that, yeah, it's gonna be overwhelming, and that's fine. You just have to do it. I'm so inspirational. Also, my mom brought back a bunch of books that someone was giving away, and I found this one in the pile called The 13th Tale, and this says, the little review on the cover says, anyone picking up this novel will not be able to put it down. Pick it up. So, because I'm a little bitch who listens to whatever someone tells me, I'm gonna try to read it. I think it's from 2006, based on something I saw. I feel kind of weird always reading books that aren't from the last, like, 10 years, because it feels like I'm reading something that no one else knows about, and that makes me anxious. I don't know if anxious is the right word. It just feels weird. I like being able to talk about books with other people. My friends and I read a lot of the same books, which is nice. Anyway, thank you for listening to me yap. I'll potentially post another long form video, potentially not, but you will see me every single day, multiple times a day, on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. So you definitely won't miss me. In fact, you're probably gonna get sick of me. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see more sit down talking videos, and oh my god, subscribe if you love me, and I hope you have a blessed, wonderful day. Bye.